enough.
Vernville's finally hosting a singing competition, you guys.
I can't wait. My biggest dream is to participate and sing the best I ever sang.
Are you gonna sign up for the singing competition, Rhonda? It's open to all animals, even if you're not a bird.
I'm thinking of entering the competition. I do love to sing, even though I do it in private mostly, but I'm getting better.
I'll have to tell my Uncle Polly. He migrated to Florida last winter. He'll probably fly back in for this.
Does he still do that Tony Bennett impression?
Every Friday and Saturday night at Beak Beach's Wings and Things.
Cool!
You should totally sign up. It'll be fun with all three of us competing. Maybe we could even perform as a trio.
Wow, yeah!
Oh, I don't know about that. I'd probably ruin both your chances. I'm a gorilla, and I've never sung in front of an audience in my life. Only under the waterfall, all by myself.
Hey, I'll bet the acoustics are great under a waterfall. It probably lends your voice a really deep and super rich tone. I gotta try that.
It's deep and rich, all right. It makes me sound like even more of a brute. If I beat my chest with my fists, you'd expect Tarzan to swing by on his vines.
Oh, Rhonda, don't be so hard on yourself. I'm sure your voice is just lovely.
Lovely. Right.
Well, listen. In this world, you can do anything you put your mind to. We all can. All you gotta do is want it, prepare for it, and give it your best shot.
That's right. I, for one, can't wait to hear you sing, Rhonda. And if you'd like to perform with us, I'm all for it.
Aw, shucks. Thanks, you guys. You sure know how to make a gal feel better.
Come on, let's go find out how we sign up for this competition. I think tryouts are coming soon.
Yeah!
Wading in the water, the pond it's getting deep, and playing with an otter, and laughing with the sheep. My tail is whipping round, and my belly's feeling cool. My voice makes pretty sounds, my mama didn't raise no fool.
Hey, that's some hot number you belting out there, Hippo. You write that yourself?
Oh, I didn't know anyone was listening.
I'm always listening, kid. It's my job to listen. Allow me to introduce myself. My name's Ace Saltlick. I'm the talent scout from the famous producer, Marlon Pintop. You probably heard of him.
Probably. Who hasn't heard of Marlon Pintop? Actually, I heard he was dead.
Dead? Marlon? That's crazy talk. Don't believe everything you read, kid. Especially in those hippo papers. Dirt rags, all of them. Mr. Pintop took an extended vacation in Barbados, that's all. Got his release a hit single for 3 months, and these losers start writing him off. Marlon's slipping. Marlon's losing his touch. We've heard it all. Now, Marlon's dead. I can't wait to tell him that one. The boss gets a kick out of these things, let me tell you. What's your name?
I'm Tiny.
Not really.
It is. I'm Tiny. My name is Tiny. Any questions?
Pleasure to meet you, Tiny.
Likewise. So, is Marlon working on anything new?
Marlon? Working on anything new? Kid, Marlon's got 10 plates in the air at any given time. Pick one.
Oh, that's so good to hear. I loved his albums with Justin Timberwolf. They were my favorites growing up.
You and everyone else, kid. You and everyone else. I got news for you. They collaborating again, as we speak.
Really?
Really? But that's between you and me. Don't tell anybody.
Oh, I won't. My lips are sealed. Hippo's honor.
Mr. Pintop will announce it when the time's right. Till then, they working. I'm scouting.
Scouting? Scouting for what?
I'm glad you asked, kid. I'm scouting for talent.
Talent?
Raw talent. The kind you can't manufacture in a studio.
Oh. You mean real singers?
Exactly.
Well, good luck. There are lots of talented birds in Vernville. You ought to find Marshall and Mimi. They're the best.
Hold on there, kid. Mr. Pintop's got his finger on the pulse of pop culture. And he says hippos are the next big thing.
He does?
Figuratively speaking.
Oh, my.
Who are we to argue, right? His track record speaks for itself.
Yes, it sure does.
And I'll tell you one more thing. He's got his eye on this upcoming singing competition.
He does?
He does. Kid, how would you like to land an in-person audition with Marlin Pintop?
How would I? It would be a dream come true. But I could never.
Why not?
I'm just a hippopotamus.
Ha, true that. But look, get your song down and come to Marlin Pintop's office at 6 o'clock sharp. He'll hear you out one-on-one. Let you know where you stand.
Oh my, is this really happening?
If I had a banana for every time I heard that, I'd be one big monkey.
Should I sing a particular style or just whatever I'm best at?
Sing what you feel, kid. If it doesn't come from the heart, scrap it. 'Cause it ain't gonna be good enough. Marlin doesn't just listen to the notes and keys. He listens to your soul.
Oh.
It's true what they say about him, you know. He's a genius. With a once-in-a-lifetime eye for talent.
I don't doubt it. Oh dear. I'm getting nervous.
Wrangles them butterflies, Tiny. Rookies choke, but pros deliver. You want to take the next step in your career? It's time to rise to the occasion.
Yes.
This is the first step in the rest of your life, Tiny. We'll expect to see you at the castle at 6 sharp. But, if Timberwolf calls, your audition is off, got it?
Oh. Okay. I'd reschedule anytime Marlin could see me. It's no problem.
Well, you're not listening. I didn't say he'll reschedule you. I said he'll cancel you. That'll be the end of your shot. Maybe you could clean up the studio at the end of the day, but that's about it.
Oh, I see.
On Marlin Pintop's and Justin Timberwolf's level, you can pretty much call your own shots. That's show business, kid. But hey, look at the bright side. A minute ago, you were singing to the gnats. Now, you're rubbing shanks with legends. See you at 6.
Oh, okay. What an amazing opportunity. Oh, thank you, Ace.
6 sharp. You're a second late, you lose your slot. No second chances.
Got it.
Now, finish that song of yours for me. I like what I was hearing.
Oh, okay. The sun, it's sinking lower. Dark shadows cross the land. The horse lies in his stable. But the cows, they always stand.
This is gonna be funny.
There is reason to believe that you're meant to be with me. 'Cause when you hold me tight, all the lights within me shine. When you're showing me the stars, and you say we can go far. Well, if space is good for you, then baby, I am going to.
Wow, that was incredible, Mimi. Your pitch, your key, every note. Your voice is perfect.
Oh, Marshall, thank you so much. But don't say those things. You're making me self-conscious.
Well, I wouldn't say it if it weren't true, Memes. I have a confession to make.
A confession? What is it?
I'd be just as happy being eliminated by you as I would be by winning it all. And Mimi, I hope you win.
Marshall, that's so sweet of you. But I have to admit, I hope that you win.
Well, I guess both of our chances of winning just doubled. Hey, Dave.
Hey guys, did you hear the news?
What news?
Tiny got called up to Marlin Pintop's office for a singing audition.
Whoa, really? I thought Marlin Pintop was dead.
Nope, apparently he was just on vacation.
Oh, wow. That's terrible news.
Yeah, it's awful. I mean, not about Pintop being alive, of course.
Of course.
You guys aren't happy for her?
We would be. If it were an audition for anybody but Marlin Pintop.
Yeah, Pintop's a real snake.
He's an anteater, actually.
You know what I mean, Woody. The last thing a nice hippo like Tiny needs is to get mixed up with that creep Marlin or any of his fame hounds.
Right. Tiny's such a sweet hippo. Innocent and kind, and she's aspired to sing forever.
Pintop's done this kind of thing before. He always tricks unsuspecting animals into paying him to groom their careers, as if they have careers to groom. We ought to warn Tiny not to waste her time with that jerk.
But Marshall, wait. Do you think the truth will shatter Tiny's dreams of singing?
I think what she'll be subjected to in that office will demoralize her more than anything we might say.
You're right. Let's go find her now, before she makes a mistake she can't take back.
I wish I could take back my mistake.
Your mistake? What mistake did you make, Woody?
When I was young, Marlin told me I had golden pipes and was destined for stardom. He told me I was gonna go far. Only I didn't know just how far he was talking about.
Oh no! What happened, Woody?
Marlin booked me a singing gig aboard a Starlight cruise line ship that set sail the next day. 21 shows a week.
That actually sounds like a lot of fun. What went wrong?
The ship never docked. We circled the ocean for months on end. We ran out of food, and I ended up getting polyps on my vocal cords and lost my voice. But they still wouldn't give me a break. I had to start every show on time, every time. And take requests. And do encores. It was like a nightmare.
Woody, that's horrible. How did you manage to get out of it?
I bided my time, waited till I caught sight of land, then jumped overboard and swam for it.
You what? That sounds dangerous.
It was. It was like a 5-mile backstroke through shark-infested waters. Good thing I'm an otter. Slick and speedy. Otherwise, I'd have been a goner for sure.
Let's go talk to Tiny.
Right. Let's go.
I'm so excited about this audition, Rhonda. It could be the start of something big. The fulfillment of all my dreams since I was a wee hippo.
Be careful, Tiny. I mean, why is this scout so interested in you if you've never even sung in public before?
Because he heard something in my voice. Something that told him I could be a star. They're trained to recognize this kind of thing, you know.
Yeah, I still think it's strange.
Marshall, Mimi, I have great news to tell you.
We know.
We heard.
You did?
About Marlin Pintop? We did.
But how?
Woody told us.
Woody? That eavesdropping river otter. I should have known. He's always slinking around. Oh well, isn't it great?
We don't think you should go, Tiny.
What? But why?
Marlin Pintop's no good. Everybody in Fernville knows that. He tells lies, plays games, and takes advantage of animals.
And what he did to poor Woody was unforgivable.
You mean the cruise ship story? It changes a little every time he tells it. It started off being a 2-day cruise that ran an hour later than planned. Then it turned into a fuel problem. Then it turned into a capsizing boat. Then a 10-yard swim to shore. Then a 2-mile swim to shore. Then a swim through piranha-infested waters. Then through jellyfish-infested waters. Then shark-infested waters.
That's the version we heard.
5 miles with sharks.
Well, my Aunt Bertha was on that cruise, and she told me what really happened. She said Woody got distracted by a school of fish and dove overboard during his opening number, ruining the night's entertainment for all the guests. They threw lifesavers and circled back for him, but he wouldn't stop chasing fish. He swam around and around like a lunatic until he exhausted himself and had to be hauled back on board like a wet rag.
Wow.
That sounds more feasible, actually.
And Marlin Pintop had nothing to do with that cruise, other than holding a standing reservation that he never filled because he said Starlight Cruise Lines weren't classy enough for him and his entourage.
I can believe that. Although Woody's version of events sure sounded feasible.
Either way, Marlin Pintop has done lots of animals wrong and crushed countless dreams in the name of fame and fortune.
Right. You should think long and hard about it, Tiny, before you decide.
Thank you for your concern, guys. It's nice to have friends like you who care, but I can take care of myself. Honest.
Why don't you let me go with you, Tiny?
Mimi, no!
I do appreciate the offer, Mimi, but you're a songbird. I can't take you to my private audition. If Marlin heard you sing, he'd send me packing as soon as you open your beak.
She's got a point, Memes.
We must ensure Tiny's safety.
I know. I'll take Rhonda with me.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
All right. If nothing comes of it, at the very least, we'll have a story to tell about that time we went to an audition for famous superstar producer Marlin Pintop.
Or about that time you went to audition for famous famous superstar producer Marlon Pintop, and I just played third wheel.
Insignificant details. What do you say, Rhonda? Girls' Day out?
Oh, okay.
Yay!
But if anyone invites me to sing, I'm gonna belt it out loud and proud.
I'd expect nothing less, sister. Come on, we have a trip to plan.
Don't forget, Mimi and I will be here in case you need us.
All you have to do is reach out and
Call your pals.
we'll be here if you need.
We'll be here if you need.